In this tutorial, we're going to discuss using arrays in our programming. Now, in another tutorial, we talked about using variables to track values that we didn't know what they were yet in our programming. But what if I was creating a shopping cart for my customers? I don't know how many items they're going to purchase. So I could try and cover my bases and create variables and say item 1, item 2, all the way down to, say, item 50. But what if they wanted to buy 51 items or wanted to add one later on? The answer, of course, is by using an array. Now, an array acts as one variable that allows you to track a group of related values. Now, I know that sounds like theory mumbo jumbo, but if you think of a pack of hockey cards, one pack of hockey cards has an array of several cards inside it. Now, for visually minded people, you can think of an array like a bookshelf, specifically because it opens and closes with square brackets, which I think looks a lot like bookends. And then inside the array is your series of books on the shelf, like so, each one in its place. So to code an array is not much different from this bookshelf here. My books equals square bracket, and we'll just say book 1. I'm putting it in quotes because it's a string value, separated by a comma. Book 2, I'm just going to put 2 in there, end it with a semicolon. So now we've got an array of our books in order on our bookshelf, all referenced by one variable name. Now, previously, when we reference the variable name, it goes to the storage box and comes back with the value. It's a little trickier here because there's more than one value stored in the variable. So to get what we want, we refer to the variable name, my books, and then we do a mini snapshot of that array with our bookends, end with a semicolon. And then inside the bookends, we refer to the position of the book in the array. Now here's the tricky part about working with arrays. You and I looking at this would say that's number 1 and that's number 2. The trick to arrays is that they start at 0. So this location is 0 and this one is 1. And this spot on the shelf in an array is referred to as its index value. So it's the index value that we refer to in the mini snapshot of our bookshelf. So if we want the second book, we refer to its index number of 1. So my books 1 would give us book 2. So going back to our shopping cart, instead of having to create item 1, item 2, item 3, blah, 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 we can say items and create an array to hold as many or as few items that get generated by our user. Now, to add things to our array, we can do something similar. We refer to the array itself, and then we can tell it what spot in the shelf we want to add something. So items 0 equals jet ski. Items 1 equals hula hoop. So now we've solved our problem. We've created an array to hold as many items as we like. So that's the power and benefit of working with arrays. And up next, we're going to take a look at how to declare them in the different programming languages.